Dreams are a very personal thing, but I can guess at some of them. To go to the Olympics, to win a medal at the Olympics, to break a world record. Well, Katie achieved all of those, and along the way fulfilled a dream she might not have thought about by becoming the most versatile swimmer in the world since Tracy Calkins. The best part about watching Katie ascend Mount Olympus twice was that she took us all with her. And by we, I mean the privileged few who got to witness her training, her family, her friends, the employees at Meadowbrook, the coaches at North Baltimore, and our wonderful, in the old sense of the word, wonder-filled experience was seeing the expression of pure joy that erupted on Katie's face when she finished in a place that had previously only existed in her dreams. In that very special way, she led us into her personal dream space. Pure joy. You saw that face on that video. In his autobiography, Surprised by Joy, C.S. Lewis described it thus: I call it joy, which is here a technical term and must be sharply distinguished from both happiness and pleasure. Joy, in my sense, has indeed one characteristic, and only one. The fact that anyone who's ever experienced it will want it again. I doubt whether anyone who has tasted it would ever, if both were in their power, exchange it for all the pleasures in the world. But then joy is never in our power. And Katie, having tasted joy, naturally continued to pursue that taste, but in the end, her body had the final say, and she left the sport. But one of the great things about the sport of swimming is you can leave the sport, but the lessons of swimming never leave you. Work hard, believe, work harder, sacrifice, perform, confident in the work that you've done and in the daily rehearsals of greatness will pay off. C.S. Lewis, again musing on this notion, described it something as a chuckle in the darkness. Sense that something so simple is the answer. And the simple fact is that you continue to inspire and motivate through your work with Jansen, blood clot awareness, and just everything you've accomplished in your life. Katie, your career is a lesson for all of us in dreaming, experiencing joy, fulfilling your dreams, and persevering when faced with circumstances beyond your control that determine your future. Thank you for letting your joy become our own. In it all, you have been the epitome of class, and I am beyond honored to introduce you today.
Wow, thank you. I don't know how to follow Don. I'm not quite equipped with that, but I do have some thank yous. I do have one story, and the reason that I started at NBAC, one reason my family even moved to Maryland is I was swimming at a sectional meet, and I made the finals of the Turner Butterfly. And I had this girl next to me, and she's super fast. And she beat me, and I died. and I shook her hand, and I looked at her, and I was like, what do you do this one for? Like, you're really fast. And she's like, oh, NBAC. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And started talking to her a little in the warm down, and she gave me the screen name. For those of you who remember that, Swimming Rocks with an X, 777. So I started talking to Courtney, who's sitting right here on AOL, and our family and I were needing a change, and so she convinced me to come and try out a practice at Night Diver down in Abingdon. Tiny little pool, and we pulled up. I remember looking at him, I'm like, is this it? Is this your pool? I I came to a Saturday morning practice and met Paul for the first time, and I knew that was actually, I knew right away that Todd and I, oh my God, Paul and I were gonna, Todd's not here, Paul and I were gonna click, because for me, my whole career, I'm very, anyone who knows me, I'm very OCD. I need exact, tell me exactly what to do and I will do that. And fast just isn't good enough for me. Tell me a time, tell me specifics. Don't tell me 93%, that doesn't make any sense. So without even knowing me, Paul told me, okay, on this 50 you're gonna go 28.7, and then you're gonna go 28.3, and then you're gonna go 27.5. I was like, okay. And I did that. And from that moment forward, I knew, I remember telling my mom, we have to move here, this is happening, we're doing this. So that's how I came to NBAC, thanks to the Kalish family and Courtney. I do really want to first and foremost thank my family, sitting right here. All of them for very different reasons. To my mom, who, the cliche, of course the obvious, driving me to and from, driving me out to an hour to practice, but just always being my rock, always having my back. I've had some ups and downs in my career, and whether it was to call her about, hey, I just pushed this best time at this crazy distance in practice, and she had no idea what I was talking about, but she was like, it's great, honey, like, good job. Which is also the reason why I love her. She was never, she was an official because she didn't want to be all wrapped up in my career. She stood back, she let me have my own experience, and that's, both my parents, that's one of the main reasons why I felt like I was able to be as successful as I was, because it was my thing, it was what I did, and they were just there to stand there and support me. To my dad, who always loved talking about the times. He loved looking at my best time board with me, and I know, I'm a nerd, I had a best time board. And he loves, he still has his 400 IM shirt that he wears all the time. It's our lucky 400 IM shirt. I made my first Olympic team, he was wearing this shirt, and now every time I was on the 400 IM, he wore it. One time it didn't work, but for the most part it works really well. To my brother, who from day one put up with my overly competitive switchover. It wasn't just in swimming, it was in board games and life, and poor guy had to put up with me. And he traveled all over the world to just come and support me. He drove down today from DC just to come here, so that means a lot. And to my grandma, who has chronicled my entire swimming career in about 8 scrapbooks. They're very heavy, I don't have them with me yet. And it's just been a joy to start working on them with you, and now I have them, and I can look back on my career. I also, of course, want to thank Paul. There from day one when I walked in, the night diver, and all the way through the ups, the downs, sideways, forward. I obviously credit a lot of my career to you, and you were right there from the start, understanding what I needed. Sometimes I felt like I was a robot because you could program in times and I just would know them. But I just thank you. I want to thank obviously NBAC committee. This is an amazing event. You're truly sitting there watching. I don't view myself as a super emotional person in the moment, but I had to take some deep breaths a couple times there. Very cool to look back, see everything that this place has done. It's been a couple of years since I drove through that parking lot, but many parking lot drives, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Sundays, Saturday afternoons, a lot of memories here. Thank you, John Cadigan, who from the start always supported, always had my back. To Kathy Lears, who, there you are, who from dinners to needing to rush out to get me earrings at travel meets because I could not race without my earrings. I thank you for your support along the years. I'm sure I'm forgetting so many people. It's so great to see Mr. Hoff here, who from fun times at your place to training to Mason, I love you. It's truly been NBAC has shaped me into the person I am today. So I thank you so much. And